In the ancient Yoruba kingdom of Ìlú Àṣàké, the people lived under the protection of their king, Ọba Adétunji, a ruler revered for his wisdom and fairness. Yet, even the most peaceful kingdoms were not immune to threats. The skies grew dark over Ìlú Àṣàké when the oracle, the sacred voice of the gods, delivered a cryptic prophecy. A warrior will rise to save the land, but his triumph will come at the price of his greatest love. The words spread like wildfire through the palace and the streets, filling hearts with hope and dread. The warrior spoken of was none other than Ọláyẹmí, the kingdom's bravest defender, a man whose courage was matched only by his love for his family. His younger sister, Adéṣewa, was a healer and a seer, often interpreting the oracle's riddles. Her visions, however, hinted at a fate she wished her brother would not face. The story begins in the sacred shrine of Agbala, where the oracle's voice echoed through the dimly lit chamber. King Adétunji and his council listened in silence as the oracle revealed that the neighboring kingdom, led by the ruthless Bálógun Ajáwọ, was amassing an army to conquer Ìlú Àṣàké. The oracle's prophecy declared that only Ọláyẹmí could lead the kingdom to victory. As the words sank in, Ọláyẹmí knelt before the king and vowed to defend the land. His sister, Adéṣewa, watched with a heavy heart, her visions replaying the grim cost of his success. The kingdom buzzed with activity as warriors prepared for war. Ọláyẹmí stood in the village square, addressing the gathered soldiers. His presence was commanding, his voice steady. "We fight not just for ourselves, but for our children and the spirit of our ancestors," he declared, raising his spear. Adéṣewa, meanwhile, worked tirelessly in her hut, crafting healing potions and charms for the warriors. She pleaded with Ọláyẹmí to heed the oracle's warning, but he dismissed her fears. "If I must sacrifice for our people's freedom, so be it," he said, his tone resolute. The battle began at dawn. Ọláyẹmí led his warriors to the fields near the river, where Bálógun Ajáwọ's forces waited, and the enemy's banners fluttered in the wind and their war drums echoed ominously. Ọláyẹmí's warriors fought fiercely, their spears and shields clashing against the enemy's weapons. The ground shook with the weight of the battle, and the air was thick with the cries of warriors. In the midst of the chaos, Ọláyẹmí sought out Bálógun Ajáwọ, determined to face him in single combat. In the center of the battlefield, their presence drawing the attention of friend and foe alike. Bálógun Ajáwọ was a towering figure, his armor gleaming and his eyes filled with malice. Ọláyẹmí, though smaller in stature, stood tall with unshakable confidence. The duel was fierce. Spears clashed, and the earth seemed to tremble beneath their feet. Ọláyẹmí called upon the gods for strength, and for a moment it seemed as though Shango himself guided his hand. With a final strike, Ọláyẹmí disarmed his opponent and delivered a decisive blow. Victory was within reach, but the oracle's prophecy was not yet complete. As Ọláyẹmí stood over Bálógun Ajáwọ, a stray arrow pierced the air, aimed at the warrior. Adéṣewa, who had ventured to the battlefield against her brother's wishes, saw the arrow and leaped to shield him. The arrow struck her instead, and she collapsed into her brother's arms. With her final breath, she smiled, knowing her sacrifice had fulfilled the promise. The victorious warriors returned to Ìlú Àṣàké, carrying their fallen healer with them. The people mourned Adéṣewa, but they also celebrated their survival and freedom. Ọláyẹmí, though hailed as a hero, was weighed down by grief. In the palace, Ọba Adétunji declared a day of remembrance for Adéṣewa, whose sacrifice had saved the kingdom. Ọláyẹmí knelt before the shrine of Agbala, offering prayers to his sister's spirit and vowing to protect the land she had died for. The tale of Ọláyẹmí and Adéṣewa became a legend in Ìlú Àṣàké. It was a story told to inspire generations, a reminder that true courage often comes with sacrifice. In the hearts of the people, Adéṣewa lived on as the spirit of love and bravery, while Ọláyẹmí remained a symbol of unyielding strength. Thank you for watching Seen and Heard Stories. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more captivating African folktale stories. See you in the next story.